Alicia. Alicia is looking for a second date update with a guy named Trevor. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going good. Thanks for asking. What can we do for you?
This is something I swore I'd never do, but he won't call me back, and I have to know why.
You have to know why. This is interesting. Is this the first time you've ever been blown off?
Well, I've been blown off before, but not after kind of what we had. We really had a great date, so I'm really confused, and I don't understand why he has blown me off. Yeah.
So normally, like, if you get blown off, maybe you saw it coming, or you knew it wasn't working out, or you didn't care because you would have blown them off. So
exactly.
All right. Tell us about the date. Tell us how you met and how the first date went.
Okay. So we met on Bumble. We were both really into fitness and sports, and I thought we really had the perfect date. It was one of those kind of all-day things that, one thing led to another, and we're, with each other for hours and hours. I guess first we met for brunch. That was fun. And then we went to the Grail to watch the Bengals. And after that, I took him to a yoga class.
What?
I always go to like a Sunday night class. I just love it. It's a great way to kind of head into my work week. And
so you went to yoga after watching the Bengals game and drinking beers?
I did.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean,
seriously?
good for y'all.
You guys went to work out. That is dedication.
Well, I mean, he decided to come. It wasn't our original plan for the date, but we were just having such a great time. The conversation was flowing. I invited him because I was planning to go anyways, and he just agreed to come. So I was like, okay. It was a 90-minute class, which is, pretty intense if you're not a yogi. But he seemed to really enjoy it. So,
dude, he likes
Is he an athlete? Like, is he an athletic dude?
Yeah, he's definitely athletic. I don't know if he's really done yoga, but he kind of was like up for the challenge. So after, he did comment, how late it was, how he had to get home and work on a project or something like that was due next day. So I was like, okay, it's cool. He gave me a really long, good hug, and then we left and said goodbye. And I've called and texted a couple times, and I haven't heard back from him like at all. Not even like, oh yeah, doing good, And it's been like 4 days now.
Oh, wow. So nothing, no communication at all since he went home.
Yeah, totally like ghosting me. Or like crickets. Like I don't get it.
That's so funny. I wonder if something happened, or maybe that 90-minute yoga class. He's like, yeah, this
Might have done him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hang with her.
Oh,
although I got to tell you, when I heard you say that, like, I feel like he really likes you.
Oh, yeah.
If he's going to 90-minute yoga,
I don't care
after
how
a
athletic
Bengals,
he is.
Yeah, I mean, like, real. I don't know.
He wanted to hang with you.
Something happened.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he didn't have to go.
Right.
But he wanted to.
In yoga class, were your mats side by side, or were you in front of him or him in front of you?
We were pretty close together. I mean, I wasn't honestly like paying attention to him because like I'm so focused in my yoga classes, I just like zone out. So I kind of forgot he was honestly there, and so I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was doing. I just was in my zone.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll call him.
Yeah, I just want to find out. Like, I'm so dumbfounded. Like,
It is bizarre how abrupt it was.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like, usually you can tell, like, okay, cool. Like, if he would have been like, yeah, I don't want to go to yoga, like, have a good night. Like, I wouldn't be as, like, concerned or, like, wondering because, sure, we had beers and stuff, but, like, he went to yoga with me after we drank and, hung out all day. So it's, like, you can't even, like, say, hey, I'm not interested or what's up. Like, I just don't get it.
But you said that hug, that goodbye hug was long.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I mean, that's significant.
Into it.
Yeah. That's not exactly a blow off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We'll talk to Trevor and see what he thought of Alicia and his day with her coming up next with Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. Hey, Alicia met Trevor on Bumble. They're both super into fitness. They started out meeting up for brunch. They hung out at the Holy Grail and watched the Bengals game. Doesn't sound all that healthy so far, but they did go to a 90-minute yoga class Sunday night, which is crazy considering what they did earlier in the day. But I guess when you're in that good a shape, you can handle anything. Anyway, it got late. He needed to get home. He had to work the next day. Say goodbye with a long hug. She hasn't heard from him since. She's called. She's texted. Nothing.
Yeah, that pretty much covered it.
All right. We're going to call Trevor and see what he really thought of Alicia and his day with her. Hi, can we speak to Trevor, please?
Yeah, this is he.
Trevor, it's Jeff and Jen and Fritch and Tim and everybody here at Q102. How are you? We got you on speakerphone.
What? No, this is, you've actually called my best friend like twice.
Oh, geez.
And he's a douche, but I'm not. It's kind of like a community service, you know?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because usually,
Right.
So that's
Okay.
nice that you're kind to him in that way.
Well, yeah.
Well, he may take pleasure in the fact that now you're kind of in the hot seat because we got a phone call about you this time. First of all, congratulations and kudos to anyone that could go to a 90-minute freaking yoga class after drinking beer and eating hot wings at the Holy Grail all afternoon.
Yeah, dude. What is up with you?
You know, I'm a good guy. I just can't live that kind of lifestyle. Like, I like sports. I like real sports. Mess with football, hockey, soccer, rugby. Like, those are all real sports, and they're good physical activities that I can kind of do under many different circumstances. But I do not do yoga, and you know, I'd never even been to a class before.
Well, it was our assumption that that's probably true, and you just went because Alicia's incredibly hot and charming, and you were having a lovely day with her, and you wanted to hang with her longer.
Yeah, you do what you got to do to win the game, as they say. And I thought it was going to be a good move, but it sort of backfired and bit me in the ass.
How so? Just wiped you out?
Well, like, we went after watching football and drinking beer and eating bar food and all this greasy stuff, sort of like the last thing you want to do before doing something like that. Like, you'd probably just like want a little juice or something to swallow before you get into that class. But like, I literally almost my pants in a couple of those poses, and I was like holding it in is tough in any circumstance, but when you've got a whole audience there waiting for it to happen, or like, I'm sure they could see the beads of sweat on my
Eyes.
my face. Yeah, my face is different than like the normal beads of sweat. They're like, oh, we got one.
Wow, that is impressive, though. The fact that you even attempted.
Well, and then we laid there for like 30 minutes in the dark with this weird music playing, and like,
That's the best
passed out
part.
'cause I had so
Shavasana.
much food. I was like in a food coma, and I'm snoring. I'm probably sure I'm snoring, so it's sort of like I'm just glad I didn't wake up with in my pants.
I remember telling Jen one time that was my favorite part of yoga at the end when you get to lay there and then they bring that smelly oil around sometimes.
Sometimes they rub on the back of your neck.
They'll
and
rub a little, like, I don't know.
the heated
menthol.
iPad things were nice.
I don't know. I just can't. I couldn't do it, and then she does it every week, and I'm just like, what? I mean, I respect it. I'm not saying I'm not trying to talk down on yoga. Just
Not your thing.
Yeah.
it's not my thing.
All right. Well, let's bring Alicia into the conversation here. Alicia, you heard what Trevor had to say. What's your reaction to that?
I mean, first of all, it's like, you don't have to do yoga, but like, don't ghost somebody. Like, that's just is such a turn off.
Well, I mean, I think I jumped through quite a few hoops for it to be turn off. I don't know.
Yeah, just say, hey, I'm not into yoga, but like, let's hang out again. Like, you don't have to just like never respond. I called you and texted you, and you've just like been MIA. So that's definitely not. I'm not into it.
All right.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, Trevor, have you been in relationships in the past where somebody demanded you live the same lifestyle as them and participate in the same activities? Is this baggage from a previous relationship, or did you make an assumption about Alicia? I mean, whoever said it was a prerequisite that you both have to like yoga to hang together?
Well, I guess, I don't know. You just try to, I think trying anything once and trying anything for a partner or a prospective lover is an okay thing to do. I don't feel wrong about doing that, but yeah, I mean, I've definitely had to synchronize in scenarios where I wasn't
Down.
wanting to, like eating the things, not being able to eat certain things, and having somebody watch over you like that.
Right. All right. Well, what do you guys want to do here? I mean, is this a no-go? Kind of feels like it is. Either of you have any interest in going out on a second date?
I'm all good. I think I got everything out of that yoga class I needed.
All right.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's almost hard to find somebody that has the exact same interests as you because there are so many potential interests out there.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, which ones can I live with? Which ones can we do separately and it be okay?
Right.
How much togetherness, how many things in common do we have to have?
Well, you got to have your own thing so you can come back and talk and share and have
Yeah.
conversations about them.
Like when you want to do time in the big garage, I can go to a yoga class, when you want to do separate things.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
All right.
Well, good luck, you guys.
Yeah, Trevor, thanks for taking the call.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And Alicia, we appreciate you putting yourself out there and coming on Second Date Update.
Yeah, thanks. I guess I got my answer. So
Yeah, I'm
thanks a
sorry
lot.
it didn't work out. Now we know.
Don't worry.
Tell your douche best friend we said, hey.
Yeah, Peter. You have to remember him. Yeah.
Thank you, Trevor. Take it easy.
Cheers.
And thank you, Alicia.
Take care.
All right. If you need our help with the Second Date Update, just email us at Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.